Hey John, want to say thank you so very much for your purchase here. You're getting a great machine, man. As you can tell, we just now got this thing set up. I wanted to do a quick run through, really quick, on how to fold hoodies, long sleeves, all sorts of good stuff. So stick with me. Let's get started. First things first, John. I want to tell you about your machine. This right here is your control box. There's only one thing that I want you to touch, and one thing only. Never mess with the RPM speed. Leave it maxed out. It's going to make things difficult. I won't even get into it. Just leave this maxed out. Don't even touch it. Put a piece of tape over it. Whatever you got to do, don't touch it. The only thing you should ever have to move is this guy right here. And what this does is this is your fold width for the 4200. Now to make things simple, the way I do things, I keep it simple, stupid, right? We've adopted that through the entire machine as well. You know that how simple this thing is to work. Keep it simple. So, with the turn of a button, the fold wings will retract or expand. Which way? It's super easy to find out. Turning it to the left will expand yours. Turning it to the right will retract the fold width. That being said, for hoodies or anything garment, you know, large long sleeve shirts, anything kind of big like that, sweaters, leave that fold plate all the way out. Just move it until it won't move anymore. And you easily do that by taking the piece of Lexan. So when you get this machine, it will be covered up like so. You'll have a couple bolts in here. Take the bolts out and move the Lexan, right? First things first. This is just to adjust, and you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see the two wings right here. They expand or collapse. So once again, hoodies, sweaters, anything large, button-down shirts, all the way out. Anything other than that, put it all the way in at its minimum. T-shirts, extra large t-shirt, anything like that. If it's not long sleeve, if it's not super big, all the way in. Super simple, right? Larger garments all the way out, smaller garments all the way in. That's it. It's the only thing you'll ever have to do. And frankly, you can get away with never touching this machine at all if you just leave it kind of right in the middle, closer to the minimum state. That being said, I've got it set all the way in, so at its minimum, and I'm going to show you what we do here. So what I do is I would grab a stack of, I got my stack of hoodies, right? Everything's face down just like we do a t-shirt. Now there's one of two ways. It's just preference how to do this. My preference is to keep the hoodie out of the way until I center this up on the table. Now, here's the difference in doing a hoodie and a t-shirt. A t-shirt, I would overhang and fold this. Remember on our guide right here, I've got 10, 11, 12 on the sides that tell me the length of the overall fold. That will not apply when it comes to hoodies and long sleeve shirts. Now, what I do for hoodies is I don't overlap a thing. I give them just enough. I mean, I've got that t-shirt sticking over the edge of that table, maybe a quarter of an inch, right? That's it. Now, once I've got it centered up, I take my hoodie and I lay it over the top, send it on its merry way. Now, the other option you can do, which Jason prefers, is folding the actual hoodie or the hood with the garment. And what you would do there, instead of loading it with the hood on the top of the garment, we'll load it with the hood against the table. So I flip that hood down, set my garment the exact same way. I barely got it over the edge of the table here. Center it up, send it on its way. Now I'll bring the shirts back to you and show you the difference in fold, but they both work perfectly. Alright, Don, I'll come right here to this table for you, sir. So here's your different folds. As you can tell, one's a little bit longer than the other, no big deal. It's just this different size shirt, but here's where the difference is made. If I unfold this, you can see the hood is all folded and tucked. Folded and tucked. Sorry, I about said a bad word. Folded and tucked under everything. So that's that way. Now my way, it preferably, this is just the way I enjoy doing it. When it comes out of the machine, the hood will be just like this. So it comes out of the machine just like that. Now all you got to do is simply tuck the hood under just like that, that fast. Slide it in a bag and you're on your way. Either way works. They both look great. It's totally up to you how you want to fold this thing. So, we'll run through it one more time. Show you the difference. Once again, my preference is the hood out. The other way is the hood down. Quick and easy. There you are, sir. You've got an excellent machine coming your way. If you have any other questions, always feel free to reach out to us. Thank you for your order, and Merry Christmas, sir.